Hey guys, Shanquella's mother said she was not getting enough information, and from the time she put out her statement to now, an extradition had occurred with Dejanay. She was taken into custody by the FBI and then shipped to Mexico, awaiting her trial. At least this is what was put out by many of the national news outlets. So the mother just got to be patient. Everybody just got to be patient because the FBI, trust and believe, is doing their job. It may be a little slow, but they're doing their job. They want to cross their T's and dot their I's. I can understand she wants more information, but this is an international case, and this is involving 6 people who either did the beating or was at the site or in the room watching a videotaping the beating, causing this young woman to die. So the FBI is tight-lipped. They don't want too much information out there. Not until they're through conducting their investigation and either apprehend these culprits to take them back or send them back to Mexico or try them here in the U.S. So they've got to be hush about certain information. So Shanquella's mother have to understand that. Shanquella's father said he found the video on the internet when he was looking for a grave site. What a way to find out that your only daughter died from a brutal beating at the hands of friends, no doubt. Shanquella's father said it broke his heart to think of how his daughter suffered the last moments that she lived and that she ran 2 businesses, Exquisite Babies, where she braided kids' hair, and Exquisite Boutique, where she sold clothes. Shelley Lynch from the FBI told the Washington Post that they have been involved in the probe of this case from the beginning. Shanquella's sister also spoke to Essence and talked about the last moments that she and her sister spent together. Tequila Long, who is Shanquella's sister, said the last time she saw her was the night of October the 27th, 2022. And Shanquella was leaving the next day on a group trip with friends to Del Cabo, a tourist town in the south of Baja California Sur, Mexico. Tequila said she actually came here to borrow a piece of luggage of mine to take on her trip. She also said, I thought she was going with a group of people she always traveled with. So it wasn't any reason for me to have any ill feelings towards her going out of town. I just told her to be safe, says Tequila. But soon after, she learned that her sister died on that trip. Tequila said she heard conflicting stories. And one of those stories was that she might have died from a beating. And she questioned Shanquella's friend, whom she trusted, and he told her that she died from alcohol poisoning. Tequila also stated that she really trusted the best friend of Shanquella because he had been around a while. This was a family friend. He knew the family. He went on vacations with Shanquella and the family. So she trusted his word over the rumored stories that Shanquella might have died from a beating. She also said that 3 of the friends came to her home, and Shanquella's mother, Salamandre, was also present. She said when the 2 young ladies and the male came to visit, she asked them if there was a fight because she was hearing about this fighting. And all 3 of them said no, there was no fighting. It was alcohol poisoning that she died of. So not only did they deliberately came to the house and lie, it was coordinated until the video came out to prove them wrong. It was clear that someone was beating Shanquella, a woman, and in the background you can hear a male voice saying, Quilla, aren't you at least going to fight back? It is not clear, however, who released the video. Some sources are saying that the video was released by someone who one of the friends sent the video to. Shanquella's sister said she was livid when she saw that video. She yelled and she said she wished she was there. She also said they must have wakened her out of her sleep because she slept nude. Whenever she slept, she would always sleep naked. So she said they must have dragged her out of her sleep and fought her. She also said her sister, Shanquella, was no more than 100 pounds. So for someone to be beating her like that, it didn't sit well with her at all. So the legal team of Shanquella's family is Sue Ann Robinson. Sue Ann Robinson carries the same last name as Shanquella, but they are not related. And civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Tamika Mary, an activist, is also very much involved in this case. Sue Ann Robinson stated to Essence that they have been working to make sure that adequate pressure is put on authorities so a proper investigation is done in the case. She also stated that oftentimes victims' family don't know what to do, and that's where she comes in to guide them and to let them know what to expect and what the next process will be, and also what they should be doing. She also stated to Essence that in some cases, they actually have to march and rally in order to get these cases moving. She said, we have to cause the conversation to be had so cases can be amplified and there can be transparency in the process. So, Shanquella's sister, Tequila Long, said that she will miss the little things that she and her sister used to do, such as their conversations, their text messages, the phone calls, etc. So Tequila said she hopes that everybody who was on that trip gets sent back to Mexico. She also said she wants them over there in jail away from their families. Because the FBI is so tight-lipped about the case, a lot of people are speculating about arrest, about extradition for these friends. The FBI have not publicly come out and said who was arrested, who was detained, who was sent to Mexico. It's a wait and see game at this point. The family remains very frustrated because they're not getting any statements from the FBI. At least the FBI can tell them that they are moving along with the case and they have leads to follow and an arrest for certain people. They don't have to give the names, they can just say an arrest for 2 or 3 individuals are pending. This would give the family hope that they are expediting this case and moving it along. But I totally get what Shanquella's mother was saying. When your child was murdered and the authorities, like the FBI, who is supposed to be investigating the case, don't want to give you any information concerning the investigation that they are in the process of doing, it gets very, very frustrating. And you want answers. You want to know that they are bringing this case to a resolution, that your child is going to have justice done. But we are keeping our ears to the ground as to what is going on with the case. And like Johnson, the attorney Johnson said, sometimes in these cases, to move things along, they have to get out there and protest and also to bring awareness to the public by staging rallies and walking picket lines and protesting in front of buildings, calling awareness to where the case is going in order to push it further along. So maybe that's the next step for the legal team for Shanquella's family, Ben Crump and others. YouTubers, I'm over and out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Drop your comments also. Thank you for watching.